WTVN.
How you doing?
Hello, Jonah. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
It sounds like they want you guys doing a little of everything. Lining up under center, lining up in shotgun, having Justin use his athleticism, having him stay in the pocket, passing, running. Do you feel like you know what this team does well offensively right now since you're being asked to do a little of it all?
Yeah, I think we all know what we do well right now, and we just got to fix the mistakes we made on Saturday and go from there.
What are the things that you feel like this offense would hang its hat on in crunch time right now?
I feel like there's a lot that we have to fix, but I'm not really too sure specifically like what exactly we can hang our hat on because we do a lot of things really well. It's just a matter of being able to execute it every time. So we'll have to see.
Front row right, over here, Austin from Lettermen Row.
Jonah, you've played in a lot of Big Ten games, obviously, but to play the first one for Ohio State in the shoe, did you have any nerves or any feel different than in the other games for you?
Yeah, it definitely felt different. I was playing as a home team in the shoe. It was pretty electric, when you score a touchdown, and so that was definitely something different.
We've heard a couple times about the 9 knockdowns for that opener. How does that stack up with some of your other better performances in your career, I guess?
I think that might take the cake for most knockdowns, but I still made some mistakes here and there, and there's things I got to fix for sure in that.
Some things had to be going right though to get to that total. What's made the difference maybe for you?
I just there's one thing I like to hang my hat on, and that's being nasty and finishing. So that's something I wanted to make sure I did in the game.
And right next door, Tim, also from Lettermen Row.
Yeah, it's specifically about what you were feeling on Saturday when you're running down behind Justin as he's scoring that first touchdown. You got your fist in the air, et cetera. Are you thinking, I can't believe I'm here? I mean, what are the thoughts going on there?
I was just thinking about giving him a big hug. I was very excited. The first drive he scored, and he took it to the house for 51 yards. So there's nothing like that, especially running right behind him with your hands in the air for a touchdown.
But to be a major component of that first touchdown, as you were and stuff, did that kind of put a cap on your decision? I mean, you know what I mean, the decision you made to come here in the first place?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely.
In what respect? I mean, I don't know, how long did you sleep on that decision? And then what told you it was the right thing to do finally?
When I took my visits and when I got my offers, I realized that there was 2 schools. I kind of told people this earlier. That was Oklahoma and Ohio State. And once I kind of got here and realized everything that goes on in this great program, I was like, this is it. This is home.
Third row left, Dan from 11 Warriors.
Jonah, Coach Stud and some of the other offensive linemen talked about how FAU's defensive line changed their techniques and you guys had to adjust to that over the course of the game. Just what are the things that you have to do as an offensive lineman when you see that all of a sudden the defense is starting to look a little bit different?
You just gotta be able to communicate with the line and with Coach Stud when you come off to the sideline to make the adjustments necessary because not everybody's going to play Ohio State straight up. They're going to send the kitchen sink at you, so you just got to be ready for it all.
What are the things you guys are doing in practice this week to make sure that you're ready if you see something different than you expect again on Saturday?
I'm just scheming up everything that I guess Cincinnati would have in store for us, looking at all their packages from this year, last year, and just getting ready for that.
How do you feel like you guys were able to adjust in the second half on Saturday?
I feel like we were able to adjust pretty well. We just came to the sideline, told Coach Stud what was going on. We communicated it well, and then we picked it up from there.
Second row right, Tony from the Ozone.
Jonah, so you guys put up 45 points. The offensive line all grades out as champions. You guys rushed for 237 yards, and there's a sense that maybe it wasn't good enough. So I'm wondering, how is the new normal for you?
Well, every time you get a win, that's always great. How hard it is to win a game in college football, but there's always definitely room for improvement. And next time we shoot to aim for 300 yards rushing, maybe more, and just keep going from there and building off the things we do good.
When you leave the game, are you thinking about the plays that maybe didn't get made, or are you thinking about the stuff that went well for you personally?
Well, you think about both of them. You take pride in what you did well, but then the mistakes that were made, you definitely want to make sure they're fixed for the next game. So, you can be successful as a team.
Front row left, Nathan from Cleveland.com.
For yourself, people talk a lot about offensive line cohesion, how important it is for you guys to be the starting group, to be really connected. What did you do to kind of try to maybe speed up that process for yourself coming in as a transfer?
Well, when I came in, the guys welcomed me with open arms. It wasn't like I had to do much to Like I had to, obviously earn my respect and everything, but the guys definitely made me feel as comfortable as possible and welcomed me greatly with open arms. So yeah, that's something I credit them with for sure.
What impressed you the most about Josh Myers' performance?
How mature he is, man. Especially since that was his first start. Guys like that, they're usually jittery. You've seen on the first touchdown run, he's chucking a dude 5 yards down the field. So he's a grown man down there for sure.
Last couple sets of questions here, front row right, Joey from the Columbus Dispatch.
Thayer Mumford was the guy who didn't get a ton of reps with you guys in camp. How did you kind of build chemistry with someone like him where maybe you don't have a ton of camp reps?
Well, we're in the offensive line room. We have a lot of time watching film together and lifting and stuff like that. So we definitely built a relationship there outside of the football field. And then on the football field, he may not have been there with every rep, but we were getting mental reps together when the twos were in and then just talking and game plan and what we need to do.
What was it like finally playing a lot with Thayer?
It was good. It was good. He's strong. He's an experienced player, and he knows what he's doing.
And final questions, Bill, also from the Columbus Dispatch, front row right.
Jonah, could you kind of describe the difference between the confidence level and playing for the Buckeyes here versus what you had to experience playing for Rutgers when you come in here and as a big-time underdog? How tough is that situation?
Well, both times. You have your confidence in both teams. Not every team's going to come into a situation and be like, well, this is it. We're here at Ohio State. But, being at Ohio State now, you realize the expectation you have to withhold. And it's definitely something that's different, for sure.
And how just emotionally tough was it to leave your friends, leave everything you knew about your college experience? And was it just the idea that I can play for a championship, what was it in the end that made you decide, okay, I need to leave the place I call home?
As you grow up, you leave your home, you leave your parents, you move out, and that's something that I did as a part of growing up was being able to leave my school. It definitely was hard, but the decision just came down to just seeing what else was out there for me, for sure.
Great. Jonah, thank you very much.
Of course.